Xin chao, what's up everybody? Alright, so today's video is going to be shot in the lovely Quinway walking street. This is a question that I've been getting asked pretty much every other video, at least a few times. I've gotten emails about it, I've gotten DM'd about it. Is the price of rent for apartments going down? Is the price for like a storefront going down? Is the price for a warehouse going down? Is the price for manufacturing going down? And because I'm a rock star, short answer is no, nowhere it's going down. But we'll divulge into the reasons behind that in the next 10 minutes of this video. So let's get at it. The tour bus is back. It's not supposed to be, but it is. Lots of things that aren't supposed to be are. We'll get to that at the end of the video. We'll do a brief news update about restaurants, things like this at the end of the video. So yeah, the first thing we'll address is residential rent, apartments. So have apartments gone down? You know, you would figure, I know a lot of expats think this, that they like bolstered the whole city, which cracks me up. But a lot of you guys would think that since the expats, a lot of them left, that, you know, there's this massive amount of apartments that are empty and that they're going to lower the rent to accommodate for locals. Well, I can tell you that is not happening in any kind of way. I mean, Vinhomes Golden River is the same price, if not more expensive, by about $1 million per unit. So yeah, it's just not happening. And the delusion that expats here thought that they were bolstering these apartments in the economy is kind of laughable, but it's okay. So yeah, I can tell you Vinhomes Golden River is same price, if not a little bit more for some units. Units are renting fast. Lots of Vietnamese are moving in. So did every Vietnamese go broke? No. It's a picture taken. It's another huge misconception is everyone in Saigon only makes $200 a month, which just isn't true in any kind of way. Yeah, you can go on Google and get all your fun statistics and all that jazz, but I'm here to tell you it's not right. Most Vietnamese, if they do have a low-paying job, they've got 2 or 3 side gigs, if not more. Oh, the skateboarders are back. If not more than 2 or 3 side jobs, which are all cash. I've talked about this before. There are lots of buying and reselling of things here. I mean, Winnie does drop shipping as a second passive income. So I don't know of many Vietnamese that aren't doing all kinds of hustling. So back to the topic at hand. I also went ahead and jumped on the interwebs and browsed around at District 3. All the apartments there were the same price too. Hello. Were the same price too. So nothing has changed really price-wise for apartments. She's taking a photo. Friend's taking a photo for her. So we'll get more into the apartments after we do the sale commercial, like selling stuff. Are those cheaper? Because, you know, we see like for every 5 businesses closed, there's only 1 open now pretty much. So let me go over that. You're gonna laugh at this. So anyone that has made it, for one, like say this store T down here that's always been open, and the Cantonat, they might have had a little temporary reduction during the long stretch, maybe like 10% off for a month. I can tell you nobody in Sunwha got a reduction, paid full price. But say Catnat's lease is coming up. They're asking for like 10% more. I am not joking. And that's a common thing going on right now. So if a business had the fortune to make it, you know, they're still kind of struggling, the landlord's best thing to do is to raise the rent on them. Yeah, and this is very much goes with the Vietnamese culture. You know, it's really odd. They'll raise prices for stuff like now that they're reopened instead of lowering prices to get more people through. This is just the way that business is done here. So I do find it laughable that they're trying to raise the lease on a lot of these places that are coming up for re-signing of a lease. It's pretty good stuff, you know. And say like all these ones we see with the sign, the house for rent, they're the same price they were before the lockdown. There's no discount. That's why you see so many empty. You would think to yourself, well, wouldn't somebody jump in now, and wouldn't the rent be cheaper, and wouldn't it be a great opportunity to like open your business, right? Well, I'm here to tell you, wrong. That is not how a Vietnamese landowner or building owner works. They are always wanting to make more money. They don't care if it's fair or not. Sure, there's a select few that probably gave good rent reduction through the fourth wave and aren't going to raise their lease when it's time to re-sign, but for the most part, I mean, they're running articles about it in the newspapers and stuff even. So for the most part, it is it's already planned to be going up. Like, same with commercial real estate. There is no reduction in price there either. Everything is the same, as if a pandemic never even happened before. So I mean, it's wild. So yeah, this is a top question I get asked. I figured we would just really go through it, examine why it is. So other places I looked, District 2, about the same price as well. For apartments, not much have really gone down price-wise. So I mean, if you're not noticing the trend I'm trying to give out, that no, nothing's reduced. No rent's reduced for anything. Rent reduction was tough to get. If you did get it, most places said no. Like pretty much every landlord in Sunwa said no. And I'm sure that was the sentiment in a lot of other buildings too. Which, again, I find a bit odd. This is the way Vietnamese do things, so you can't really cry over it, you know what I'm saying? So like again, an example, if Keisho's coming up for rent, they need to renew their lease. The landlords are trying to get anywhere from like 2% to 10% more on the next lease. Which, you know, let's be realistic. Like everybody's jonesing to get into Vietnam as soon as possible. You know, you're not going to see any kind of like realistic, no restriction, do what you want in Vietnam travel till like the end of next year, maybe June at the best. All their plans they keep launching now are absolutely just a joke. And the reason why they're mainly just targeting Russians for Phu Quoc is because there's no visa. They can come visa free for 30 days. They still aren't issuing visas, so like I wouldn't be booking any flights until they're issuing a visa. I don't know, you can do what you want, you can think that you've got some ahead information, but until they're issuing visas again, which they're not, you're just kind of spinning your wheels. And like for now, for example, like, you know, they've been sitting on this plan for 3 days, 4 days, where it's all hammered out to dine in at a restaurant under certain conditions, and they still won't pull the plug. They're in fact going to places like that somebody snitches on and say they're having a little bit of dine-in and going there and closing them down. Now I don't have any real information on D7, but like when I was there on Saturday, that thing was wide open. Every coffee shop was open. No barriers in the coffee shops. All the food places were open, all the pho's and all that. Now I didn't go look at like any real actual like restaurant, like a Keisho, like a, you know, a business or like an American or a different kind of food restaurant. I'm talking like all the pho's and all this stuff, all Bumbo Away, like all this stuff. So that stuff was all open in D7. I'm gonna go there tomorrow and we'll investigate, because tomorrow's my last day to eat before I have my first implant put in, and the lady said I won't be eating shit for a week. So she's like, you're just gonna eat congee, trust me, it'll hurt. So I'm gonna believe her and try to go have another pho somewhere in District 7 and dine in tomorrow before my mouth's out of commission for a week. I should be still filming, no problem. So my plan is to just straight film that day after the surgery and film the next day. Really no days off. We've got like 15 videos queued now, so I want to build a library of like 30 back catalog. Even try to get to 40, so in case something happens again with some kind of lockdown, I'm ready for it. This girl's cute, and that's Just having a quick little chat with their friend. So, yeah, they have not still officially greenlit the dine-in here. And in District 1, I can tell you, I don't know if you'll see this video before or after, but I walked around all of District 1 trying to find like pho shop yesterday, nothing. And then I went to D3, walked around for like 15 minutes, then finally found a lady selling a really delicious seafood congee. And I filmed that and was able to sit outside and have that next to another guy eating. So it feels good to be able to do these type of things. She had no protective thing up, which I could give two shits about. You know, I'm fully vaccinated. If I get COVID, I'll just deal with it. I'm not going to go to the hospital or be sick and die. So it's kind of what's most important to me. So yeah, no dine-in yet. I might even do this video tonight because this is asked so much, and it pertains to like today's news. You know, there could be dine-in tomorrow. The plan's been, you know, made for a few weeks and then hammered out for like 2 days. Monday was supposed to be the official day for it, but they just never did it. So I don't know what's the drag up. And the rules are insane. Like, no air conditioning, no fans on, has to be outdoor. If it's indoor, everybody has to be 6 feet apart, 2 people to a table. A web camera has to be set up recording everything at all times. There is a list of like 20 rules. So it's, and you know, each one of these places got to do like a deep clean. And around here in District 1, you don't see many places. Hello. Oh, she's perfect for the thumbnail. Thank you for making a great thumbnail. So yeah, rent is not down. Rent's not down in any category, in any area, in any field. So for people that continuously ask me, the days of cheap rent like left 3 or 4 years ago. Unless you're gonna live in like a shit box with like no windows, or like live in a real dirty, grimy apartment, you can maybe still get something cheap. If you're gonna be in a desirable area such as District 1 and you want a nice apartment that isn't a shit box, it's gonna cost you $400 to $600. That is the simple, easy way to break it down. It's a nice camera for just shooting home videos. So yeah, I think we covered everything I wanted to cover in today's video. We got a great thumbnail. I can't think of anything else I want to edit or add. So thanks for watching, guys. Oh, hold on. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want me to shoot any particular kind of video or on any kind of topic, just drop it in the comment section. I hope this video is helpful for all the people asking me, is rent cheaper? So it answers that question so I don't have to answer it in the comments or reply to an email. So yeah, stay frosty. See you on the next one. Peace out.